Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings I see?
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Take the phone off the alright. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Time has finally arrived. These two men have been going at each other for months. The talk is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Good one. Oh, look at that left jab. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is not just fight. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. That hook won't score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Exchange punches. Tap does not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up now, ring away, whoop, like you've just seen the sun.
And he's going to be confident.
How they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way. What every move, every twitch.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to for round three. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my change it. An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. The counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. How about that time counter shot? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. Beautiful count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
So they don't get complacent.
Back at it in round four. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hand down.
Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change everything in this battle. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Both of these fighters had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little. It's okay to be aggressive now. now. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Well, we're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
That counter shot landed. Well done with that counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Perfect count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. In that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Perfect counter shot. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously the flyweight is heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history book.
Himself out though. Throwing the hook, but he doesn't score. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Shot. There's a counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. Could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance without a doubt. It looks so easy.
And there's the bell. Start round 7. That round was was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. At this point, you gotta be... There's the bell for round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we are seeing? Exerted here. Have to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Back in the history book, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Yes, you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah. It's the word, yeah. Same shit, YouTube.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping. Get style. Not today's sweatpants.
What the hell you playing, Didi?
No photos, please. I'm just a regular dad who happens to have a stylist.
Didi.
I really work my best when someone else makes the decisions. Hey, we can all see you 20 years.
Hey, what game is
Share your
this?
size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
I want to hug you. I'm coming in for a hug.
Arby's new chopped brisket and pulled pork barbecue is smoked low and slow for up to 13 hours. This is barbecue that's so tender and flavorful, no one believes it can come from a fast food restaurant. But it really does. So please, stop coming into our restaurants and accusing our staff of being liars. They're just really good at making delicious barbecue.
Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Pull up and my nigga, that be scoring. Pull up, yeah, my nigga, yeah, we scoring. Pull up with my nigga, yeah, we scoring. Scoring. Pull up with my nigga, yeah, we scoring. Yeah, we scoring. Up and down, yeah, we snoring. Yeah, I'm torn. With a mug and we pouring. I'm not bougie growing up, I was poor. Run up on me in this chopper galore. Run up on me, send a boy to the Lord. He wants some shots, so we give him 4. My niggas coming out in a horde. Geeked up, I'm not a goer. She called, so I had to ignore it. These niggas not sipping real lean. These niggas not sipping real lean. So the way up in this bitch, he like real lean. Nigga with that stick, now he real lean. Whether you nigga or bitch, you gon' feel me. When I get mad and I talk, that's the real lean. Stop hounding little baby, just a real lean. I hit it glizzy on me, it's a real lean. Pick it up, stack it to the ceiling. He can get popped, then I make a kiss. History on top, I don't really feel. You don't need a job, but take the pass, I'm dead. My niggas pull up and nothing niggas see. My heart got a hole in the bitch, I hurt this healing.
Check yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
say higher education is outdated, irrelevant, but at Grand Canyon University, we shatter the status quo. GCU's online master's degree programs in technology combine hands-on projects with coursework to help you innovate across digital and physical environments.
At GCU, you can learn to use technology with faith, integrity, and purpose.
This is purpose-driven education. Take action. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
NetCredit is here to say yes to a personal loan or line of credit when other lenders say no. Apply in minutes and get a decision as soon as the same day. If approved, applications are typically funded the next business day or sooner. Loans offered by NetCredit or lending partner banks and serviced by NetCredit applications subject to review and approval. Learn more at netcredit.com/partners. NetCredit. Credit to the people.
Memorial Day savings are happening at the Home Depot. Get up to an extra $1,000 off select top brand appliances like Frigidaire. Plus, get free delivery. Upgrade your kitchen with a fridge with an extra large ice capacity, a stone-baked pizza oven, or a dishwasher offering an extra fast 50-minute normal wash cycle. Save on appliances this Memorial Day at the Home Depot. Offer valid May 14th through June 3rd, U.S. only. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $998 or more. See store online for details.
You shouldn't have to choose between speed, reliability, and value. With Spectrum fiber-powered internet, you get all three for just $40 a month. No contracts, no commitment. Just fast and reliable fiber-powered internet you can count on. Switch today and get it for just $40 a month. Visit spectrum.com/40 for full details. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. Restrictions apply.
niggas was thirsty. Crossface and yay like niggas thirsty though. Got every chain on me, nigga. Crossface the Yola. Hey yo, you nobody till you got a body. 4-door Bugatti, my young boy on a Molly. First start with shoot everybody, spray the lobby. Crocodile case, pay homage. So much yay made him vomit. Cave Holland, my OG been locked up since Reaganomics. Pirate scholars, you fuck niggas get demolished. The fifth polish, the Bentley Brooklyn was olive. My pop the trunk, get the rocket. Now West Drexler with the heckler, the freshest. Imperialis on the jealous, before lettuce. Guest jumpers in 94 Jettis, the your fetish. The hammers got drums on them kids, dead it. You stretch it 3 times and you sell it, forget it. Pathetic. Lil Mel shooting like JJ Reddick.
Now two-time WWE champion. First of all, young man, it's Mr. Bob Backlund. And you're incorrect. I've been the champion since 1978. I never lost the championship. Tonight, I just regained the belt. And I beat the man that represents your society.
Yo, my Cali Kush blueberry is Burberry. I fucked your bitch in the shin belt off the Henny. It's no fun if the clicker don't hit though. Twin sluts kiss post-traumatics. Grab the blick out your cabinet, flash the I-9 beam. It's 2016. My particulars hybrid when we twist green. Ever seen a gargoyle who smoke platinum dream? I know the path to go full charm. A joke steam, Santa criminal helper. I heard he got so much dope, he could feed a straight dog center. Plus he Bible with the coke, right? That's worth a couple headshots from the rifle scope pipe. Shoot you out your chrome foam nights. Crossface the yay like Bob Backlund.
I'm gonna scrutinize you to the fullest. Pasteurize you, homogenize you, and synchronize you back into morality. You understand, ladies and gentlemen, it's sports education. I'm your champion, and I'll take on anybody at all, ladies and gentlemen, in your generation, because I'm fighting for something that's more important than anything in this world, has put morality back into your lives. And now your children have somebody that they can emulate after and try to catch up to. Because I feel like God!
I heard he lusting over free. Damn, what the fuck they have with my brother? I hope they put him to sleep. He got away from the dream. I know this nigga going crazy. I told bro they play my top. Shit, I might say they ask the greatest. That's in Georgia, I'm in Carolina. I seen the bleach, nigga, now I'm booted. They took my angel. What the fuck? The fuck them niggas thinking they is stupid? My little bro, he had died. I was my feelings. Nigga, I was fine. I ain't want to tell your daddy. I ain't talk to his mama. Shit, I was trying to take me a life, but I ain't from Georgia. Oh my gosh, they gave me creepy. With that Glock, I put him to sleep. I rock y'all nigga every week. Oh, that niggas know. Snake can't shoot like a pro. I ain't go to no gun range, baby. I blow down, I walk down with pole. He gon' stick. You like my name? What the fuck did you got? Act like that. First they can't bitch got red out since they took my little nigga to hell. Baby, I know you gon' wreck this. I so crazy, I so crazy. They ain't switched up on them, get what? All them niggas moving shady. I took the trooper off the boot, had put that gun right in the booty. She had told her friends in the group chat, Snake can't be at them, boo. I had told that bitch, smoke this dad nigga with me, we gon' get lit. She tryna get on my dick. I don't wanna fuck, baby, I just wanna send me a blick. Took my guy, I was fine. Took my guy, I was talking crazy. I know I'm retarded. I was on fuck when I was back with get what? I take perks like Tyler. Nah, baby, them niggas over there, small. He be leaping the game, baby. That nigga, he's a fraud.
your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well then, come on in. Riddick, Big Daddy Bo, the 19... Alexander. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. And that's the opening bell, round one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that jab not going to score. And Bo is dazed. How did they not go down?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The counter lands. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from...
Both of these athletes primed and ready. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Nice slip to avoid the jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Shot. A lot of pre-match drama. Hold it right there. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you're gonna get knocked out. can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
There's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That hook won't score. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Punch, counterpunch. Catching air with that hook. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until you...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. Misses with that straight left, and they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt, it's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to focus. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Talk about punching punches in bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Good counter punching. Combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter shot. These fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Complete dominance. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter punch caught him clean. Closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Pull it right there. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Trainer has a pep talk. Now's the time to... This is the beginning of round 6. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Look at twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter that will throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab slightly off target. it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Work these two fighters did in the gym.
Is when you talk about championship material.
Now, it's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident.
Okay, happy. I like that round. Good work. And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Robinson goes to the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round. And we enter the 8th round. See how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Stamina is off the charts. We enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny. What have we seen so far?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so...
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again. Onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. He's only 20 years old, but look at all of the experience he weighed in at 151 pounds even. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson in the middleweight division, 160 pounds, 5'11" inches tall, with a reach of just over 72 inches. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. Are we looking at Mexico's next great young star? Many believe we are. A lot of buzz surrounding this young stud. Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young...
This one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can hear everything. All right. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're gonna...
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up the ring.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
The action is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
That counter punch caught him clean. With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made it happen.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Swing and a miss with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. That left hook misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get...
Bell rings and we start the third. We got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Lucky that hook didn't score. Perfect counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win! Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that?
You heard that right. remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Valcour Bay. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Right. I've been out in Vegas when fights like this have happened, and when the sun's beating down on you, you get out there and you...
These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Right on the button with that right hand. The face is telling the story from that jab. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. For boxing, this is a fist fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How will these 2 fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Because let me explain to you, we are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired.
Whoa, Johnny! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can they figure out the combination to this thing?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that hook. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. Oh my God.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of the... Hold it right there! Oh, Leonard, say it ain't so! Down goes Sugar Ray! We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got his...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's no death. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a nice try. Got him.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about lip. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Incredible work rate. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Catch and shoot. Sugar Ray Leonard Day. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Look and see.
No. How about the power cut off again?
Yeah. You know what's going on?
It's relying. And it's only relying, which is crazy. I think they're doing brownouts. They just don't want to say it. Rolling brownouts. It'd be on purpose. It means they cut power so the grid don't fuck up. But not like a blackout. Like you'll still have some power, like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it'll
Was
like.
it really hot? Did that happen today or yesterday?
Happened today. 2 o'clock.
Was it really hot around then?
I don't know. I won't be outside, but I mean, we don't have no air conditioning, so I don't know, man. I don't know if it's hotter out there or if people just can't take it less.
Up against him.
We have no air conditioning, so you know, I can't.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
This one has all of those big fight.
It's not 102 or nothing. I mean, I don't know what it is outside on the electrical box when it's just sitting there just some sort of, you know, but I don't think it's that high. It might be somewhere in the 80s. Hold on, let me see.
They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Fort Worth weather. Trying to fuck up QC up in any way they can.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Yeah, it's 90.
Damn.
But it's only Reliant though, and everybody get their electricity from THU. So why is it only Reliant? So I feel like if it's a heat failure, everybody's getting their same electricity from the same place.
You're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
See why it's only Reliant. That's the reason why I'm thinking. It's rolling brown out shit simply because they all get their shit from the same place. It ain't happening to THU customers. Oh. It's your second time in 4 days.
Swing and miss with that jab.
What the people that do they're supposed to work from home, what they supposed to tell their boss. Especially if they already been fucking up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like they already be like,
happen to have a blackout.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They fired. You had another one on the day that you requested off last week? Okay. Just so happy you can't work at Texas.
He is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensitive comeback.
Beautiful counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this one.
Get rid of it. And then it's the fucked up part. They can say it wasn't because of the blackout, it's because of previous shit. But that blackout was like, that's just a final straw. It's always something with you.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight it. Smart.
Well done with that counter shot.
Oh, let me look at that screen for this one. See how my shit went, man.
That counter shot lands.
Nah, it's on now. It just come back on.
And he scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. And he just missed with that left jab.
Oh, it ain't never been like this before. This is different.
For that receipt, it's always coming.
Oh, let me go. Hold on, let me look at my old screen. That shit look crazy.
Did you see that? Pandora just got rocked. Oh, Sebastian Pandora is hurt.
Until I streamed yesterday. Shit.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I promise you all. On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. With that jab. Catch and shoot. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter shot. This fighter is, has he punched himself out? It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. better.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round to make or break a fighter. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Holding nothing back here in the round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
You've got better things to do this summer than deal with old appliances. That's why right now at Lowe's, you can still get in on Memorial Day savings and get up to 45% off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
25% off when you bundle select major appliances. It's time to upgrade what's outdated.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Valid through 6/3. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Net Credit is here to say yes to a personal loan.
Talk about Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell sometime.
If approved, applications are typically funded.
Here's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head sways again. And your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop off.
I'm watching my VOD from yesterday. I'm watching the VOD from yesterday to see how it looks on game. I don't know, because it came up at the right time. Like, if you was watching it, you'd be like, he's asking, she's asking. I was checking on it. Every day.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
Don't be surprised some items. I was gonna say just buy some olives, take it to a garden, eat some McDonald's. You got it. You got it.
Back up, Johnny, but now what can they do to get back into this fight?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your determination.
She gonna say hug. She gonna say hug again and no. Man, I just want to taste with the ass end of the food.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
That's crazy. I can go something you over there making it bigger than what it is.
Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Love the response.
That starts the 6. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out?
You don't be laughing over there.
Everything. Full barrel because I know his legs.
I don't even want none no more.
That's because she's not wrong.
If he doesn't, I'm very surprised.
Hey, where is it?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Okay. You bringing up old shit.
That jab gets blocked.
Picking up old shit.
Perfect counter lands. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round.
It's all good. I'll just sneak in the house when you go to sleep. I'll just sneak in your house. I want my own food too.
Match made in heaven.
I mean, that's a given. I still want to eat.
It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stamina is off the charts.
You know what? I'm gonna go find you a sugar daddy, but I want 10% for a finder's fee. Finder's 5. 5 is crazy. What about 8?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
I gotta do all the work for the nigga. I gotta make sure I gotta vet the nigga, make sure he ain't crazy, and make sure the money real.
A lot of energy in the fight so far. Now
you don't know what I gotta do to make him come to you.
If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say that's how I'm gonna launder my drug money. Okay, good.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You have a fight that's got
Hey, come over to the laundromat. We got halves. If you wash your 20th load wash, you get a free 3.5 grams. You get a free 8.
Uppercut does not score. To take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The fans watching for what Mike kept saying, the Nickelback Cave. The Nickelback Cave. He said, I take that string and I wrap that motherfucker around. And he grabbed him at the shot.
Right, just misses. That jab misses.
That's how delicioso.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this
one. That bread. Break it up. What'd you say?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down. There's the bell to start round 8. He really seemed to exhaust himself last round.
I'm going to try to. The power just cut off again.
Amazing pace and tempo set in the last round.
It just cut off again.
I don't think that's possible. And if they can, they're training.
I don't know, but it is Texas. If not, it's not. It's a nice, beautiful day. But Nightwing's coming out. He said, "Is it a hot? Not overheated." But it's only the relying customers, not THU. Everybody get their shit from THU, so I think there's some other shit going on. I think they doing rolling brownouts.
For that receipt, it's always coming.
This is
what do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift.
That should have stayed collection till they go away.
Chin, mate. You know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart.
It's 60 degrees. I want to live there. Look, it is 90 right now.
Counter punching. Perfect counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
If I said 90, she didn't say shit. You say 76, she say, damn.
Does not score.
That is crazy.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent,
That
I
kind
think
of
it's going to work.
I ain't gonna lie, anytime anybody eats some food, y'all need to be thinking about me. I should be on y'all mind. Like, damn, I should be.
Nice counter punch.
Y'all should be thinking about, I should be in y'all mind. Like, damn, people are learning. Let me see this nigga a slice. It's just, put it. No, just. You nasty. Nasty shit, I nigga eat muscles. I seen a nigga, de-muscle a muscle and use it for fishing bait. That shit was nasty as hell. I'll watch you eat them, but I ain't trying to eat them. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to what's that shit called? PAX South 2019. The homies drugged me to a fucking seafood shack. And I'm like, they said, we finna go eat. You want some? I said, nah, I ain't got no bread like that. I got McDonald's money. They said, nah, I got you. I said, okay, where we going? They said, to some kind of crab shack. I said, I don't even eat crabs. They said, man, they'll have something there for you, man. Come on. Man, we get there. They didn't have shit but shrimps, crab. They didn't have no macaroni, no hamburgers. You go there, you getting the boil in a bag, right? They fucking this shit up. I'm sitting there watching them eat that shit. I'm like asking lady, hey, y'all got hamburgers? She's like, no. I'm like, what do y'all have that's regular? I don't eat this shit. She was like, we have salmon. And like, y'all got macaroni? She said, nah. She said, we have rice. I said, that's awful. Yeah, just give me the salmon on a bed of rice. It was, the salmon was cooked wonderfully. But, you know, I was unhappy. I mean, I could have went to McDonald's, spent they just spent like $20 on me some salmon and rice. I could have walked to McDonald's and got me for $10, doubled the food, and I would have been cool with it. And I had large high easy guys. But I sat there watching them eat that shit, bro, with the ugly. I didn't even know I was making the face. They say, big boy, why you looking like that? I'm like, looking like what? My bad. I'm sitting there just yucking the fuck out of their young. They can see me with the disgust on my face. They're sitting there eating those underwater bugs. They got it. Y'all got it. Like, first off, you're not gonna call birds sky bugs. Oh, you talking about regular bugs?
Bugs are fly.
I don't want no bugs. You a bugaboo? How about that? Watch her leave. I ain't no bugaboo. Go ahead. Every day.
Every day.
First off, I didn't get mad at you. That's not what happened. First off, she say, what you mean? First, hold on. Nah. Don't let her lie to you like that. Don't let her lie to you like that. You got to scream at, but listen, don't let her lie to you because she hit me up, right? Out of nowhere. I hadn't even messaged you. She say, what you mean? I say, what you mean what I mean? I say, I'll go back and I say, what you mean what I mean? I said, the last, no, fuck that. You gonna put me out there. Because you're not finna lie. You're not finna lie on me. That's what you not. I don't care about being embarrassed. That's my whole life. But you ain't finna lie on me. Now I did technically send her 5 messages. But I was trying to verify what the hell. Man, you're not finna lie. I'm talking about the lie. You ain't finna lie on me. So she making it seem like, bro. She screenshot it. She said, what do you mean? I can't delete nothing. I don't. She say, player. Listen, mind you, the last thing I messaged her was players fuck up from time to time. We ain't gonna hold that against you. That's what it say. It was the last thing I sent, but I sent that 2 days prior, so I guess a message resent because my message pane is all fucked up, right? So she say, what you mean? And I'm like, oh, maybe she means the DM, the Discord, because I did message her on DM. But she like, hell no, she ain't know shit about it. I said my text field all fucked up and looks like a message reposted, but if you mean Discord, yada yada. And then, see, every day. I get dogged out every day anyways. Yeah, you not, but you lied though. You're not finna lie on me talking about, he sent me 5 messages. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed with you ain't finna lie on me as if I just sent you 5 messages like, girl, that's what I meant. Hamburgers or hot dogs ain't the same thing. You know what? You right. You right. Nah, ain't nobody nervous. What I'm saying is you made it seem like I sent 5 messages this week. I'm gonna shut up. I feel like my shit up. I feel like my blood. I can't hear no whispering. First off, it's a lot of weed in it. It's a lot of weed in it. It just look like that. Because it's a cigarillo. I don't smoke backwoods. I can't do it. Worry about throat. You got to. What kind of wraps you smoke? Here. Zigzag wraps. I'll try them out, but I feel it. You ever tried the billionaire? Yeah. Have you tried the billionaire blunt wraps yet? Oh, okay. Free shit, yeah. I mean, facts. Bye. That's a bit.
Beyond what you know as time.
Oh, that's a bit. Well, enjoy yourself.
Where the gods of mythology dwell.
You know, fat ass.
Gods that are not real to you.
Okay, you fat. Can you put me in like, come on, man. But you do her shit good, so she like it. Just because, just because, man, she like the way you do it. It's something about you there. Sorry. It's something about you. Sorry. What she be doing? She be farting, she be burping, she talking, but That's why it sucks. You can't do shit. She said. This the part that's funny. She's so funny.
That is not my type of being to be limited. You might call me a catalyst. A catalyst changes everything.
There is but one reality.
That is so fucking funny. The face like she blinking hard as hell. You trying to put all that on that. That shit with her blinking hard. Strong ass eyelid.
Action treadmill. Action treadmill. Action treadmill.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm saying just
Action treadmill. Action treadmill.
Oh hell no.
Action treadmill.
Facts. Like this is a hazard on the smallest level that can have the biggest impact on your life. It's like, you know, yeah, like you're not even thinking about it, but like you gotta, you know, not you, I'm talking about the customer. You're like, you're not even thinking about it, like, but this is as close to a motor vehicle on the road as you could be, but not a motor vehicle, because I got some shit by your eye, like, yeah. I'm gonna give me some lashes, see what that shit like. Let me see if I can take it. I'm gonna come back. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, when I'm at the barber shop, please, barber, don't talk to me. I like to go to sleep during my haircuts. But I don't. Yeah, facts. Yeah. I mean, I already know, like you, and then you talking, so that means your eyes is moving. She played too much. My nephew. Bye. That's my nephew.
Let's go out there.
I'm gonna move to Alaska. I'm about to move to Alaska. I'm tired of the fucking heat, man. It's hot.
Put it like
We're not going no
Iceland or
fucking
Greenland.
What?
Then you're not trapped.
You know, Greenland is ice up unless global warming. Greenland is like froze over.
Yeah, but at least you have access if you want to leave. You can wait however long Alaska might be.
What you mean by that?
Iceland is green as hell, but I'm pretty sure it still gets pretty cold.
see, I'm cool with Iceland. That'd be cool with me. That'd be cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, which I don't know why they don't just change the name of the city, of the places when the poles flip or whatever the fuck happens. Like, Greenland is now Iceland again. So they need to put like years, like Greenland 1976, Iceland 1975. You know what I'm saying? 1979. It's the same place. You know, it might fuck up the story for somebody who don't understand. You gotta pay attention to details when it comes to Greenland and Iceland. But for the people that's traveling and looking at maps, it'll help them out. Imagine. Like, here's Iceland. Like, hold on, you didn't read that. That's Greenland. Like, man, I just looked. All I did was look.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight.
Out of nowhere. She's so damn funny. Get on my nerves. She need to bring her ass back in here, because what she not gonna do is sit there and say, nigga. She ain't here, so I ain't gonna say nothing. Nigga. God damn it, somebody come help the unk. Get me some Hawaiians with some punch, because I'm boxing. A big ass picture of Uncle's box on is crazy. Ooh. I'm scary as hell. Who got you to play this? Old ass off. Nigga gonna tell me, bro, yesterday, bro, right? That nigga said, I need you to just get past that part where she chasing you because you can't hit her.
Okay.
I need you to get past that part for me, because, you know, she chased you, I'm running for my life, and you can't hit her. I said, okay, bet. So that part literally took me no time. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that was it. He was like, nah, you gotta keep going. So I keep going. I'm like, nigga, I'm just playing the game. I'm just playing it because that was it of that part. Like, I beat that part. That part is over. He was like, nah, keep playing. Yeah, I said, hey, man, it had been like an hour and a half. I'm like, hey, man, at this point, I'm just playing your game. It's going to get to the point to where I'm just going to be giving you the controller at the last cutscene after I beat the game. He's like, hey, man, go on and play that motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, nah. You want to watch me play. This nigga don't want to watch streams, but want to watch me play the game. You know, he don't understand it, how goofy that is. You don't want to watch streams, but you want to watch me play the game.
Right.
That's the same thing. Let me. I told that man, if you go ahead and stream, bro, people are gonna watch you be trash. Trust me, they're gonna love it. And then they're gonna love to watch you have to cut them cheats on every time. Go ahead and just stream, man. Stream you being doo-doo instead of having me beat it for you. Just have me beat the game. He's so. Shout out to Good Speed Review, but that's the dude that built my PC though. I'm a straight bitch. Okay, well, now it looked good. Oh, yeah, that's that. Oh, I remember that bite. That bite was delicious. Oh, an onion.
Back when someone in the chat was saying that there was no sound, there ain't no sound in y'all.
I don't know. I'm for the see. This before the sound started back working. Oh, you talking about when it was like that sound?
Feel a gush coming? Meet Poise Ultra Thin with Gush Protect, designed to absorb bladder leaks instantly without the bulk, so you feel dry, comfortable, and confident. Poise, the fastest absorbing thin pad.
We are revolutionizing the construction industry with Proxima Systems, enabling a lighter, stronger alternative to